J.K. Adams, the woodworking manufacturing business located on Route 30 in Dorset, was honored by a state resolution passed by the Vermont legislature last May on its 80th anniversary of being a business that has produced fine quality wood products and for being the town's biggest employer. A ceremony was held on Monday, July 22nd, on the front lawn outside the plant and kitchen store, where the company's products are available for sale right directly from the factory floor. State Representative Mike Rice read the resolution.
Whereas J.K. Adams, Dorset's largest employer, was established on December 31st, 1944, when founder Josiah Knowles Adams held an organizational directors meeting at Barrows House Inn in Dorset. And whereas this Vermont firm designs, manufactures, and markets a line of customizable, functional, and high-quality wood products for the kitchen and home. And whereas central themes for J.K. Adams are rooted in nature, crafted for the home, and the kitchen is the heart of the home. And whereas in 1949, engineer and attorney Malcolm Cooper Sr. secured partial ownership in the company. In 1959, he bought out Josiah Adams, and today, his son and grandsons hold corporate leadership roles in this family-owned business. And whereas the Jones Garage in Dorset, today an office building, was the company's first production location, but soon thereafter, J.K. Adams purchased the abandoned South Dorset Ice House. And this site, following early additions to the building, sustained a devastating 1962 fire that resulted in the construction of a new 22,000 square foot metal structure. And after further expansion, this facility remains its manufacturing home. And whereas over the decades, J.K. Adams has introduced new products and computerized production technology, opened the Kitchen Store, a retail facility in Dorset, and has manufactured kitchen and homeware products for its own sales and those of other retailers, such as Crate & Barrel, Sur La Table, and Uncommon Goods. And whereas J.K. Adams maintains a 19-acre plot of trees and forest that is subject to a forest management plan. In 2009, it became the first company in its industry to earn Forest Stewardship Council certification. And in 2022, the company became a Vermont State Benefit Corporation, expanding on its mission to sustainably craft heirloom products that nurture sharing, food, and connections, while investing in a culture of social opportunity and environmental responsibility.
He was followed by Secretary of State Sarah Copeland Hanses.
Thank you so much, Mike. And it is an honor to be able to be here and to be presenting this resolution in person to a company that has earned a very distinctive name for the work that you all do in taking our natural wood products and creating from them treasured pieces that people take into their homes and pass down through generations. The position that this company holds in Vermont and in your local economy here is so very important, and it takes a great deal of pride of place for businesses like this to thrive, and I know you all feel that pride as well in the work that you do here at J.K. Adams. And so it is with great honor that I am here today to officially present this resolution to you at J.K. Adams.
After a representative of Senator Peter Welch spoke, it was the turn of Malcolm Cooper Jr. to take the microphone.
I'm speechless.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
But I realize that I do know Sarah's dad, right? Who's running a woodworking business up in, is it quite the Northeast Kingdom?
Not quite, Bradford.
And I've been through the factory, and it's building beautiful furniture with very similar situation to what we have. So I'm pleased and proud that we got recognized by the state, and it's basically due to this team. You know, I'm just here, as I said to Sarah, I'm the SOB, which means son of boss, right? But I could never do it alone, and we've got people that have been here since the beginning, and work hard every day and keep us keep us forging ahead. So I want to just congratulate you guys. You earned this. And thanks to the state for recognizing it.
J.K. Adams was launched in 1944 by Josiah Knowles Adams and Malcolm Cooper's father, Malcolm Cooper Sr., an early business partner of Adams, who acquired the company in full by 1964. The original name stuck because there was so much stationery left with the J.K. Adams name on it that it didn't seem to make sense to the elder Malcolm Cooper to spend money printing new stationery. While the company is mostly known for its kitchenware items now, it began by manufacturing a small wood toy race car called a Speedy Racer, and later surveying and drafting equipment, along with items like slide rules, the calculators of a bygone era. It has since evolved into cutting boards, knife racks, Weiss and spine racks, and more. We had a chance to discuss some of that history with Malcolm Cooper Jr. before the ceremony, along with the challenges facing manufacturing in Vermont and the United States today.
So what I've seen is the company's been able to change to accommodate changing times. And we're in, another changing period, and we're hopefully going to be able to continue to find new products and new customers and new ways of doing business to carry on for another 80 years.
What do you see as the biggest challenges and opportunities facing businesses like yours here in Vermont? Is it finding a workforce? Is it taxes? What comes to mind when you think
I
about?
think the biggest problem has been in the last 15 years or 20 years is the manufacturing in the U.S. has been seeking cheap labor, which has been doing for the history of manufacturing. So most of the manufacturing in Vermont has moved to Asia, and we end up having to compete with products that are made in Asia, and they're always able to make them for less money. So that's the biggest hurdle, is trying to be price competitive. And the instant transfer of information and knowledge allows Asian companies to pick through our product line, copy them, bring them back into this country at a lower price. And so we really have to work hard and fast to be innovative and be quick to deliver products and provide consistent quality. It's been an uphill battle. You can see manufacturing is not flocking to New England, or maybe to the U.S. And our products tend to be labor intense. You have to handle the wood and sort through it, sand it, finish it, and we're paying what we believe are living wages, and that makes it very expensive compared to an Asian factory or Chinese factory where people are being paid significantly less.
Since the COVID pandemic, there's a lot of talk about reshoring manufacturing back to the U.S. and shortening supply lines that were, hampered by, issues that the pandemic created. I guess I just wondered, do you see that trend beginning to kind of grow and develop now more than might have been the case 5 years ago or so ago? Or we still have a long way to go before we kind of get to where we need to be?
I'm not sure how to answer that, but one thing that's happened is with the continual demise of the wood manufacturing in New England, in Vermont. When I first joined my dad in 1974, there were probably 25 or 30 significant wood manufacturing operations in Vermont, furniture plants, wood component parts. There's one or two of us left. And what happens when that happens, and it's been the case throughout New England, Massachusetts has lots of furniture factories, Connecticut, New Hampshire. You lose the support structure, the infrastructure that you need to buy sandpaper and parts and equipment. So when the industry starts to leave the area, your support network leaves. We've been able to survive because of quick deliveries from FedEx and UPS. But we used to be able to buy supplies in New England. Now we have to get them from South Carolina or Germany, repair parts. So that's been a bit of a problem that you forget about. When a company leaves, it impacts the local town. But when 10 companies leave, the suppliers don't have any reason to have an outlet here. So that's been a problem that hasn't been resolved that people forget about. I have 2 sons, both of whom have taken different career paths. So my big challenge now is to find a way to hopefully transition the business into some private or individual or another group or company that will find a way to keep it in Dorset and keep it operating for another generation. Whether that's possible, I don't know yet, but that's my goal.
After the ceremony, Malcolm Cooper led Secretary of State Copeland Hanses and other officials, which included Vermont Deputy Secretary of State Lauren Hibbert and James McNerney, a field representative from the office of Senator Peter Welch, on a tour through the factory, where several of the employees have been with the company for remarkably long times. One has been there for more than 50 years, another for more than 40. Its products are available not only at their on-site kitchen store, but also in Manchester Center, Waterbury, and Saratoga, New York, along with other kitchenware retail shops across the country. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.